How about you introduce us today? It'll be like kind of like mysterious from behind the camera.
No.
Interesting. It'll be like a Van Quilletris type thing. You talk, I move my lips. They don't know where it's coming from.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, as you can see, Buckets has not had his coffee today, which is dangerous. It's very dangerous. He's a little on edge. He's a little grouchy. No worries. Today we got a pair of sneakers that I think are going to cheer him up. I dug these out of the stash. What shoe am I referring to? I'm not going to ask Buckets to edit in music because he always says no, and today he's grouchy, hasn't had his coffee. So I'll do it myself. Maybe a little Jaws vibe right here. Okay, let me feel it. Let me feel it. Bam! The Air Jordan 23 Chicago. These initially released back in November of 2015. 2015, which seems like forever ago. And initially it was a Chicago exclusive. It's a beautiful sneaker, but I really regret buying them, and here's why. Well, two main reasons, really. I was kind of patient, but not nearly patient enough. When they first released, they were reselling for like 400, 500 bucks. And then as they started popping up other places and more pairs, they were retail and they were sitting on shelves. I remember Buckets and I were in Chicago last year and we were prowling around at the Jordan store, seeing what we could see. And these were just chilling, sitting there on the shelf. Retail. Moral of the story is supply and demand. You don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure out what drives resale prices up and what drives them down. It's simple economics. So I ended up, I forget exactly when, but I ended up grabbing a pair at retail, 225 bucks. I was like, whatever, I had recently sold basically my entire collection. This was a shoe I had my eye on for a while, and I was like, look, I'm gonna buy them. I've wanted them for a while and I'm going to buy them. Now, if you know me, or if you don't know me, let me explain. I'm like a wolf. I'm like Mowgli the wolf boy. So I'm basically a wolf, like a real wolf, but I can also stand up and talk and scramble eggs, etc., etc. And I just lurk in the brush. I'm cunning. I'm attentive. I'm focused. I wait for the right moment to pounce on a sneaker.
Give me a break, and your scrambled eggs suck. Hurry up, please.
Wow. You talk about me, but you assault my scrambled eggs? That is not true. My scrambled eggs are delicious. Whatever. Fast forward to right now, a year later, and the resale prices are in the basement. I mean, you want to talk about dead. DED resale prices on this sneaker are dead as a doorknob. $225 retail now. I've seen several pairs go for like 80 or 90 bucks, which is less than half retail. And I'm not a mathematician, but initially they were going for over double retail. So you see what's happened here. And I was patient, but not patient enough. So I do regret that. But also, and even probably the bigger part of regret for me is they did a great job with this sneaker. The Jordan 23 in general is a great sneaker, but I love the way they executed this colorway in particular. I love that red, nice leather, some really cool details, the signatures, the stars, the area codes on the back of the tongue, Shy City, as you can see, embroidered in, gum bottoms, which I absolutely love. But this sneaker, it doesn't really go with my current fashion choices, for lack of a better way to explain it. It's just not a sneaker that I wear currently, or that I want to wear currently. It's more of like a collector's piece. It's almost like throw these on a coffee table and, like, you know, I could play basketball in them, but there are a lot of better on-court options right now. So they just end up sitting in a box. Lesson learned. And by that I mean, I'm sure it won't be the last time I regret buying a sneaker. When you buy as many sneakers as we do, you're bound to have some regrets. We live and we learn, kind of. You know, a little bit we learn. Life goes on. Time heals all wounds. Dramatic, I know. Let's treat this like a group therapy. You tell me what sneaker you regret buying. Leave a comment below and let me know, what is that one sneaker where you're like, man, you know, it was not the right decision. Leave a comment below and let me know. Always love to hear from you, and I'm actually very curious as to what sneaker it's going to be for you. So this is the sneaker for me right now where I'm like, man, definitely a regret. It is what it is. Like I said, you live and you learn. Thank you for watching. You are awesome, and I mean that. We will be right back here tomorrow, same time, same place, at the workshop. See you then.